People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Now the first thing that is popping in the news, this is further proof that Jamaica is raising nothing but monsters, speaking in general. And people, I am speaking about an incident that occurred in a place called Passage Fort in a Portmore, where it is said that a mother, a aunt, a grandma, she was taken out. I am speaking about 58-year-old Joanne Stone. Now people, based on the information, it is said that Mrs. Stone was at her house/business. When a man approached, the grandniece was there. The man ordered some cigarettes. Because she did not have any sorts of cigarette that the man wanted, she sent her grandniece to the wholesale down the road. However, people, when the man ordered the cigarette, it was some sort of psychs to get the grandniece out of the way. The grandniece is a preteen, meaning that she may be 10, 12, something like that. Young girl. Now, people, it is said that after the grandniece left, went to the store, the wholesale, to buy these cigarettes, she heard all sorts of pie sound. It is said that when she returned, she saw her grand aunt on the ground. She was gone. Pie up in the head, all over the body. It was a hit. Now, people, based on the information, it is also said that when the gunman escaped and jumped into a car, before he left, he pointed the tool at a next relative that was there. In other words, he was sending a warning. Now, people, based on the information, it is said that all of this is a hit because Miss Joanne Stone, 58-year-old, she was a witness to the takeaway of her son. His name is Lichmore, I think. He was taken out on the 25th of March, 2020. Now, people, it is said that during that day when the son lost his life, the mother was also hit. And the mother is disabled. She is hobbling around on some sort of crutches because her foot, it basically no good any sort of more. Now, people, based on the information, it is said that when her son lost his life, the person that is said to be the suspect in the takeaway of her son, his name is Marcus Mitchell. He frequents Passage Fort, which is in Portmore. Based on the information, it is said that on last year, there was some sort of dispute between two neighbors. Mr. Lichmore, which is the son of Joanne, he intervened. However, he was hit. Wrong person, wrong place. However, the person that is the suspect, Mr. Marcus, he took away himself. So therefore, he left the area and he is on the run. He is wanted by the Popo. Now, based on the information, it is said that this man, Mr. Mitchell, he is sending all sorts of warning to the mother of Lichmore, the grand aunt of the preteen, that he is going to take her away because he is getting information that the mother of the suspect, Mr. Mitchell's mother, she was arguing with Joanne Stone, who is the mother of the person that lost his life. Mrs. Stone was always telling Mr. Mitchell's mother that, listen, your son take on my son, and your son also make me some sort of HANDICAPP. People, you know that this is YouTube. Code name, Disney World. Certain words cannot be used because they might get sensitive. So people, it is said that because of this long dispute between the mother of the person that lost his life back in March of 2020, and also the lady that lost her life, Mrs. Joanne, and the mother of the suspect, Mr. Marcus, it seems as if Mr. Marcus was getting in his feelings. So therefore, it seems as if Mr. Marcus sent out the hits, and it seems as if Mr. Marcus is definitely a gunman. Now, people, when we list the stuff like this, it shows you that these youths, they are a set of cowards. They are a set of inconsiderates. a set of person that have, it seems as if they have some sort of ice water run through their vein. They have no heart, they have no conscience. Because the truth and the fact is that if the youth lost his life, Lichmore lost his life back in 2020, March 25th to be specific, and it was an accident. Now people, based on the information, it is also said that the mother of the suspect was always apologizing to Miss Joanne Stone, saying that she is sorry. However, it seems as if Miss Stone did not accept the apology because of the fact that this youth took away her son, and this youth was not remorseful. This youth was on the run. So therefore, it told you that this youth wanted to continue his criminal activities. So therefore, we can kind of understand why the mother of the person that lost their life in March of 2020 would not have accepted. And people, what made it even worse, it is as if this lady was constantly reliving this because the mother of the suspect, Mr. Mitchell's mother, was always arguing with the person, mother, that lost his life. So people, me just assure you. So therefore, he took away the lady's son, and then he took away the lady once again. And based on the information, like I told you, when the suspect that took away this 58-year-old lady was leaving, he pointed a tool at her next family member that was in the yard. Now people, let's speak about those who are going to be affected by this thing. I am speaking about the grandniece that was there that went to buy the cigarettes. Remember, I told you that this girl is a preteen. That means that she is young. She has a very impressionable mind. That means that she is more than likely traumatized. And people, yes, she is. Yes, she was. Based on information, it is also said that she said that if she never left to go and buy the cigarettes, her grand aunt would be alive. Now, people, the truth and the fact is that basically, if this man, he came to do his job, he came to put out a hit, so therefore he would rather that child not being there. He would rather not taking the life of this child, so therefore he basically use Sykes and get her out of the way. However, the truth and the fact is that this young girl is not supposed to blame herself, and I understand what she is going through, because the truth and the fact is that more than likely the grandmother would not have been alive, or the grand aunt, the mother of the next youth will lose his life, would not have been alive because the hit was basically made in stone. So people, when we look at this case, coming back to this little girl, we see that she is traumatized. We see the mother of this child, she is saying that it's as if she cannot sleep, she cannot eat. Since the incident, she wants to do nothing. She misses her grand aunt because that is her favorite grand aunt. And people, like I said, this lady was hobbling around on some sort of crutches. So therefore, that little girl always helped her. Whenever she needed anything from the wholesale to stock up our store, she would ask that little girl. So therefore, this little girl is going to miss her grand aunt. Point blank and period. Now people, as it pertains to the mother of the youth that lost his life on March 25th of 2020, they made an attempt before. It is said that they tried to take her out before, and she was conned up because of the fact that she was talking about the man, Mr. Mitchell. And it is also said that at least on one or two, I think, two other occasions, they tried to hit her once again. However, people, 2 months before this incident, it is said that the Popo drove to her house. The Popo had a conversation with her, and the Popo told her that, listen, the people might try to get you out, word on the street, or we're getting intelligence that they're trying to take you out. However, people, sometimes people, whenever they are grieving, they are not thinking straight. Whenever they are upset, they don't understand danger. So therefore, because of the fact that she lost her son, it seems as if this lady felt as if she already lost everything. So therefore, if them take her out, it did not matter. So therefore, her life became less important because of the fact that she lost her son. So therefore, she was not thinking straight, because the truth and the fact is that they wanted to make sure that she did not go to court. They wanted to make sure that the witness, the key witness, which would have been the key witness in this case, in the takeaway of her son, was also missing, was also taken out. And people, they tried in at least 2 or 3 other attempts. However, people, this time it was not an epic failure. This time they achieved their objective. Now, people, based on information, it is said that other family members, they are scared because they are saying, listen, them take out the son, them take out the mother, and then them point a tool at a next family member. And also that preteen, more than likely she is sensible, so therefore she could also be a target. She could also be a witness. And people, if they would go through the effort to take out a person, mother, that basically lost his life because of some sort of dispute, so therefore he was not the intended target based on the information that I am getting. However, people, don't quote me on this. So people, me just say the whole family, including that preteen, them basically need to take what themselves. They need to take heed, because I think that after losing 2 family members, after losing family members back to back, you do not want to be the next victim or the 3rd victim. And people, it is obvious that these persons, they are on a rampage to stay free. It is obvious that whoever they feel is going to be any sorts of witness, including this preteen, they should basically run for the hills. They should seek some sort of safety. So people, the moral of the story is this. The poor, they can warn you. However, they don't have the manpower, they don't have the willingness, they don't have the cars, they don't have anything to basically make sure that you keep safe and secure, even though they are supposed to serve and protect. So people, me just say, maybe this family, maybe this mother should have considered going into the witness protection program, especially if she's going to be arguing with the mother of a suspect, a known murderer. May I talk about Mr. Mitchell, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.